It's always easy to be the helper. To be the helped, the person who needs the help, it takes a lot of kind of emotional courage, really. I can't tell him how to be Rob. It's not for me to do that. He needs to find his own path and create his own story.
I didn't feel engaged when I was first diagnosed with diabetes. And if you don't get the patient on board and engage with them from the off, then you've lost the battle before you've even started. So, you know, you've got to get somebody's attention, you've got to get them to wake up and smell the coffee and realise that this is it for you. Hey up, Buster.
It's about not judging. You know, I don't want to judge Rob.
Do you feel like you've had to change or you've wanted to change?
They're both.
Okay. So if I get an opportunity to deliver a little bit of a presentation on my journey from beginning to end, I'd like to see a lot of puzzled faces. I'd like to see a lot of question marks appearing in the speech bubbles above their heads. I'd like to see some light bulbs going on around the room.
I think initially his HbA1c has been up in the 80s, and then following 2 to 3 months of the interventions he's put in place with my sort of guidance, it's come right down into the 40s. So he's sort of out of the diabetic range, and you just can't argue with that.
It's a challenge that's been put into you, and you have to work hard to overcome.
As your metabolism changes from being sort of mainly dependent on sort of carbohydrate, starch, sugar, to being able to burn fat better, everything starts to work better, and we've seen Rob's liver function improve drastically. So he's mending. So there's a lot of positivity there.
When I was given the message, and it was a fairly negative experience.
So, you know, there's a lot of fear around diabetes, and, you know, Rob is an intelligent guy, and he knows, I think when he got that diagnosis, he would have known that is not good news.
So words to use: can rather than can't. So can positive rather than can't negative.
You're looking forward to the view from the top?
Absolutely, as long as the cloud clears.
I think it's going to be.
There's a little bit of blue sky.
Hopefully we'll be able to see each other from the top. But I've got my compass and my penknife. Be prepared, I think is the motto. What's happened is, you know, we've introduced a bit of hope.
I think I can relate to what you're saying, because if I see something or experience something that I think, wow, what a benefit I'm feeling, I want to tell everybody about it.
He's seen that by changing what he does in terms of what he eats, how he lives his lifestyle, actually gives him some control and influence and power over his future. He's seen that.
If we can help shape the treatment for people with diabetes going forward, and for the GPs and the healthcare professionals to get a more positive experience from it themselves, to see more positive results, that is really what I would hope that people can take out of this. Slowly blowing away in the mist, I can see the summit now. I think I'm all set for this now. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Hi guys, you enjoyed the show? An HbA1c of 81, I think it was, when it was at my highest. My latest blood results, it was down to 44 and pre-diabetic. And pre-diabetic now. But what it has brought home to me is that I can't do this without the support and the knowledge of the experts, and that's Michael.
You want that person to benefit from your knowledge and your advice, so you want to present challenge.
Cold, wet, exhilarating.
Yeah. But the danger is there'll be a kind of reaction and a sort of defensive, the walls will come up.
It's about everyone has something to give. We need to find out as a community how to give to improve health and wellness. And if we don't do that, we've got some real problems ahead of us.
There were times where you get a little bit hacked off with the things that he said to you. Having low moods and depression doesn't help, and Michael probably felt he was walking on eggshells a lot of the time because he saw my reaction with some of the things he said, and I might have sulked. Yeah.
Well done, come here.
Callum,
Well done boys.
come on.
Come on, well done. Oh.
Rob, I just always struck by his kind of tenacity, and he's not ashamed, I think, to kind of own his issue